Welcome back to English Pod, everyone. Today, we're diving into a topic that's crucial in any workplace. Deadlines. Erica, can you explain what exactly a deadline is and why it matters so much in professional settings?
Absolutely, Marco. A deadline is the final date or time by which a task must be completed. In business, deadlines keep projects organized, ensure teams stay on track, and help companies meet goals. Think of them like the finish line in a race. Without one, it's easy to lose focus or momentum.
That's a great analogy. Without deadlines, work could stretch on forever, right? And missing deadlines can sometimes lead to serious consequences, like losing a client or harming a company's reputation. Have you seen any interesting statistics about this?
Yes, actually. According to a 2022 survey by Project Management Institute, 47% of failed projects cited missed deadlines as a primary cause. This shows just how vital it is for teams to respect time constraints. But sometimes, despite our best efforts, we still can't finish on time.
Which leads us to our next point. What should you do when you realize you might miss a deadline? Let's explore that in more detail. So, Erica, let's say someone's working on a big project and realizes they won't finish by the original deadline. What's the best way to ask for more time without damaging their professional reputation?
Great question, Marco. The key is to communicate early and clearly. Using phrases like, "I've been meaning to talk to you," signals that you're proactive. Then, directly but politely explain the situation and request an extension, showing you respect the other person's time.
That makes sense. For example, instead of waiting until the last minute, you could say, "I might need to ask for an extension on that deadline because I've run into some unexpected issues." This shows responsibility and foresight.
Exactly. It's also helpful to outline what steps you've already taken and propose a new realistic deadline. Studies show that managers are twice as likely to grant extensions when employees provide specific reasons and a clear plan for completion.
So, being transparent and organized is essential. But sometimes people worry about sounding like they're making excuses. How can you avoid that while still explaining the situation? Let's discuss how to explain why something is delayed, especially when the reasons are beyond your control. Erica, what phrases can learners use to communicate this effectively?
One useful phrase is, "beyond my control." For instance, the delay was beyond my control because the photographer was unavailable. This makes it clear you're not shirking responsibility, but faced real obstacles. Avoid saying, "I met some problems," which is a common mistake. Instead, use, "I ran into some problems."
That's an important distinction. Saying, "I ran into some problems," sounds much more natural in English. And providing concrete examples like, "The design team lost all the files, so I had to redo the pictures," helps your boss understand the situation from your perspective.
Absolutely. It's also helpful to show accountability by apologizing for the delay and explaining the steps you've taken to fix the issue. This builds trust and demonstrates professionalism. Real-world data shows teams that communicate delays openly complete projects 30% faster in the long run.
That's fascinating and really highlights the value of honest communication. Let's move on to strategies for managing future deadlines and avoiding these issues altogether. Now that we've covered how to handle delays, let's talk about preventing them. Erica, what strategies can learners use to manage their time and avoid putting things off until the last minute?
A key strategy is to break projects into smaller tasks with mini deadlines. This makes big assignments feel less overwhelming. Another tip is to use reminders and prioritize tasks by urgency and importance. This way, you're less likely to put things off or procrastinate.
That's practical advice. Procrastination, or putting things off, can be a major barrier. According to a study from the University of Calgary, 95% of students admit to procrastinating, and it often leads to more stress and lower quality work.
Exactly. If you find yourself consistently delaying tasks, try using the 2-minute rule. If a task takes less than 2 minutes, do it immediately. And if larger problems arise, communicate early, don't just hope they'll disappear.
Great points, Erica. By using these strategies in the language we discussed, learners can become more effective communicators and team members at work. Before we wrap up, let's review some key phrases from today's episode.